Many of you have played the previous Metal Gear titles, and you know that the Phantom Pain will be every bit as epic as its predecessors. With that being said, the launch of the Phantom Pain is unlike any of the previous Metal Gear titles, as this could be the end of the series as we know it. With Kojima no longer at the helm alongside Konami, one can expect that the next title will go in a completely different direction. Is this good or bad? I suppose we'll have to wait and see, but let's take a moment, let's talk about the Phantom Pain. This game is of true epic proportions. The polish of the graphics engine, the gameplay, and even the story are witnessed in only a few titles. Detail-wise, one can safely compare this game to Grand Theft Auto V, as both developers focused on the most minute details. Seriously, when you play this game, you will have several moments where your jaw just drops open and you're in complete awe. In this game, Snake will visit various locations like Afghanistan and the border of Angola Zaire. With each location comes a required change in strategy. For example, when conducting operations just north of Kabul, one is an easy target during the day, so you must seek shelter and protection from rocks. When in the jungle, one must battle between vegetation, being able to see the enemy, and the rain. It's really, really crazy, and it's so incredibly well done. Outside of the locations, the gameplay mechanics have greatly changed. No longer are you forced to be stealthy. This time around, the game will cater to your playstyle. So if you like the stealth thing, go for it. If you like the run and gun mechanics, go for it. So basically, you can complete missions several different ways. And then the freedom in which this game provides is remarkable. It molds around and adjusts to you. That is freaking awesome. If you are into stealth, then you're in luck. This is where the excitement and, for me, the most enjoyment excreted. I know. I do not hesitate to say that this is the finest stealth action game I have ever played, and I'm sure that you will ever play. Outside of the story, we are presented with secondary objectives, and these are completely optional, but I recommend that you do not ignore them. They're really awesome, and they add quite a bit to the game. Speaking of these objectives, Konami didn't skimp on them either. We're looking at over 157 optional missions. These missions range from extracting information, destroying weapons, and even capturing animals. Yeah, I know, that's right. Don't question it. Animals. You just have to play it, and it's pretty wild. As far as the cutscenes and everything, they're really amazing. There are less of them when compared to the previous Metal Gear title games, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Typically, the cutscenes are beautifully animated and very gripping. In between cutscenes and the gameplay, the load times aren't really that bad. Typically around, 4 or 5 seconds. And considering the immense environments and everything, it's incredibly impressive. So much of the story is told through the use of cassettes when you're not viewing cutscenes. For me, this is kind of downfall because I normally feel like I'm rushed when playing games, and any other title I would normally pass items like that up. Fortunately, the cutscenes or the audio from the cassettes are so well done. It's really nice, and the best of the best. Is that you could say that this is if you're playing games that utilize the cassettes to provide a story, this is definitely the best of the best. You'll have to let us know your thoughts on the use of the cassette below, and as far as a means of telling the story and everything goes, I'd love to know if you think it's good, bad. I don't know. You tell us. As far as the soundtrack and everything goes, it's amazing in this game. If you're into 80s tunes, then the best have been selected and have been placed into this game. So, as you're racing around, you can come across cassettes and listen to some great 80s tunes, and it really pulls you into that time period. You can also listen to music when you're cruising around in many of the vehicles, like the helicopters and everything, getting ready to go storm an area, listening to some classic 80s rocking tunes. Graphically, this game is unlike anything we've seen before. From explosions, the fire, the blur effects, and just the sheer amount of enemies on screen, the frame rate never drops below 60 frames per second. Team that up with 1080p, and you have one amazing looking game. In closing, this is a game you should not ignore. For those of you who have been on the fence, you need to pull your head out of the sand and see the writing on the wall. Other reviews pouring in are falling right in line with ours, and they are claiming that this game is Game of the Year material. I have to agree, it's simply amazing. Team that up with amazing gameplay. The graphics are amazing. The sound and the music effects are fantastic. Not to mention, the replay value is through the roof. Like we said before, beat the game in one mode, like stealth, and then beat it again using the trusted run and gun method. We definitely suggest that you buy. Let us know your thoughts about our review and this game in the comment section down below. Head over to our Facebook page if you like the social media thing. And folks, we'll talk to you soon. Hoorah!
Rock like this, rock like that. Go ahead and get your grown man on. Drop it like this, drop it like that. Go ahead and get your grown woman on. Give me a bag of good and a blunt to twist, cause everyone too tough to be rocking like this. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress. I got a busy yak and I can't miss my chance, cause shorty looking too good with the way she dance. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress.